Howdy, and welcome back to the Texas Bucket List. Whenever we take a drive on the old Route 66 across the Lone Star State, we never know what we're going to find. Over the years, we've checked plenty of things off the list, but now there's one spot to get all the route info you need. It's the Texas Route 66 Visitor Center. Route 66 is one of the most famous roads in the country. The legend and lore of this long stretch of blacktop that goes from Chicago to LA is still going strong. And to promote all the amazing things you can see on the Lone Star State stretch of 66 is the Route 66 Visitor Center in Amarillo.
Texas is probably the most underrepresented state on Route 66 in our opinion, so we kind of saw the need to fill.
Brandon Oliver is the leader of the pack at the Route 66 Visitor Center, and he's a native Amarillian. What's it like growing up in Amarillo?
Windy. It's windy.
Well, the wind always feels like it's at your back. When you're on the highway, that's the best. And considering it really doesn't even officially exist anymore, that's pretty impressive.
Route 66 was officially decommissioned in 1985, so it's not even a recognized highway in some areas anymore. So the I-40 basically took that over for a long time. It was a way to get everywhere faster. You didn't have to stop at all the lights and all the little towns and all of that stuff.
But the stopping is all the fun. It led to countless adventures just right here on the Texas Bucket List. It's crazy to me. We've been doing this show for 10 years now. And we have covered the Barbed Wire Museum, the Shamrock Station, Lyle Art Gallery, the Golden Light, y'all, Adrian. I mean, the list just keeps going on this road. And I mean, we're not done. There's tons of stuff.
Absolutely.
How crazy is that to see so many amazing things just on, I mean, how many miles is that in Texas?
About 180 in Texas.
180 miles.
It's great. We feel like we're making an impact to help educate the travelers of the cool things that there are to see on Route 66, in Texas specifically.
Even the building that the Route 66 Visitor Center is in is a cool stop because it too has history on this highway.
Most people in Amarillo, the older generation, remember this is Myers Fried Chicken. They were in this location from about 1947 to about 1966 or 67. Yeah, we found some checks up in the attic dated from 1949 from the Myers Fried Chicken restaurant here. Here's them paying their Highway 66 Association dues in 1949.
$15. That's the annual fee, I wonder back then.
Yeah. Here's them buying from the poultry farm. $1,700 is a lot of money in 1949.
That's a whole lot of chicken in 1949. Now, I must admit, I did have one miserable time on Route 66 back in 2015 when I finished the 72-ounce steak challenge. Trust me, if you go to watch.
Big Texan it brings a bunch of people to Amarillo every year. That's quite the place. To experience it.
I did that.
Yeah, did you? Did you attempt the challenge?
Oh, I did.
You did? Oh, how did that go?
I mean, I got through it, but it was the most miserable experience of my life.
Did you do it?
Yes,
you actually did? Oh,
I
wow.
did.
Congratulations,
Yeah.
man. I think I love steak so much it might ruin it for me, so I don't know if I could do that.
I couldn't eat steak for months.
Yeah, I bet. So, I bet.
Despite the popularity and mystique of America's Main Street, many of the places still have to be promoted. And that's where Brandon and the entire Route 66 Society come together.
We need all the Route 66 help we can get because it takes the community to make it thrive. But we kind of saw the need for Texas just there not being anything, and we're getting good response.
Even people from across the pond help promote the route.
There's a Route 66 passport by our friend. His name is Marian Pavel. He's over in Slovakia.
In Slovakia?
In Slovakia, yes, sir. Yeah, that's how far the reach of Route 66 is. There's so much international draw for Route 66. It's fascinating for those folks. It's bucket list items for them, honestly.
Besides being a hub for the highway, the center also sells art from the area, as well as a few other things. But the one item just about every visitor wants is the iconic Route 66 sign. Is the golden goose on Route 66 kind of like getting a Route 66 sign?
Of course, yeah, of course. So this is the only one we've got right now. We got these from our friends over at the Milburn Press Culture Museum. That one's probably only about 15 years old. It's really difficult to get a hold of the old original signs, and there's a lot of fakes out there now.
The one thing that's not fake is the stories and experiences you can get on Route 66 here in Texas. It may be short, but it's full of neon dreams, amazing artists, and some great grub, making all 180 miles of it well worth a stop on the Texas Bucket List.
It's just a story of the American nostalgia, the relentlessness, the hard work, that it takes to make something work here. And it's the people. I mean, it's what I keep going back to. It's the people of Route 66 that make it so special. And if we don't tell the story, if we don't translate this to a new generation, we're gonna lose it. So we're trying to do our part.
Well, thanks for watching this segment of the Texas Bucket List. To see more, be sure you subscribe to our channel. And to see full episodes, become a member. In the meantime, you can also shop our store at the Texas Bucket List store and studio.